Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and you're about to listen to a weight loss hypnosis session that was actually created for a client that had this particular belief system, which I've seen many, many times within weight loss clients, and that is this element of feeling that they're between a rock and a hard place when it comes to weight, particularly if they have certain beliefs about attractiveness and weight. And more common in women, but not exclusively, is this idea that if they had interest in them, romantic interest in them when they were slim, and now they're not slim, then there is a feeling that either they have to be slim in order to be attractive, but then that comes with an element of resentment in advance, that why should they have to lose weight in order to be attractive, and that even if someone is interested when they lose weight, does that then mean that there's something shallow about that person, that they're only interested in them because of their body shape and not because of who they are? And what this hypnosis session does is it puts all of that to the side and says, right, you are worthy and you can be confident irrespective of the weight loss, and therefore it breaks that connection of what can feel like a negative double bind. Because just imagine if you felt like you had to do something to be worthy, then there'd be a part of you that says, well, why should I? And that quite often is the block that can get in the way of making progress. So this hypnosis session was created for someone that was overweight, wanted to lose weight, but wanted to do it for their reasons and not anyone else's. And that becomes quite a powerful metaphor. It also uses an element of regression to go back to a time when they did feel confident and they could see that version of themselves, and to see that actually quite often the weight element of being linked to confidence has more to do with the beliefs of the individual than it does with objective or subjective perceptions of other people. Put simply, if you think you are confident and attractive, then you project that across, irrespective of actually what's going on. Confidence itself is a very attractive quality. So there's quite a bit going on here. If you are overweight and you would like hypnosis to help you, then there's a couple of things. One, this hypnosis session may help even though it was created for someone else. You can book a free consultation call to explore working with me, but also in the description, there's also some free downloads, some of which are weight loss related. So feel free to check them out. For now though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in that slow, long, relaxing breath, and as you exhale, just allow any feelings of stress, worry, or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. That's it, taking you deeper and deeper relaxed. Eyelids feeling heavier, jaw feeling looser, breathing in not just relaxation, but a profound feeling of confidence and worthiness. I want you to get a sense that sometimes it's possible to feel not good enough. But that is just a judgment. And I want you to feel that you're breathing in that worthiness, that confidence, and exhaling feelings of insecurities, trepidations and fears. Just allow them to leave your body in your outward breath. That's it. And the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you become. And the more relaxed you become, the deeper you breathe. And as your body relaxes, arms and legs feeling limp, loose and heavy, breathing longer and deeper there from the diaphragm. That's it, your imagination awakens. And I wonder if you could imagine a screen that shows all of your memories, childhood memories in a different country, a different part of the world. But I want you to flip through these photos, these pictures, and I want you to see a picture of you at a party, brimming with confidence. I want you to see yourself, and maybe you can recall the kind of clothes you were wearing, the style you had, maybe who else was there at that party. And I want you to imagine what it would feel like to step into the photo as an invisible entity, like you're going back in time. I want you to get a sense that you are there in the party. Nobody can see you, but you can see that younger version of you. And I want you to get a sense that that version of you felt very comfortable in their own skin. I want you to see how they move, how they walk, perhaps how they dance. And I want you to see that version of you getting attention. Maybe conversations, maybe flirting. But I want you to see that that version of you was very comfortable with that attention. Because that version of you knew that the attention didn't mean that they were obligated to do anything. I want you to see that version of you was discerning. That version of you knew what you liked and what you didn't. I want you to see that version of you with standards and preferences. I want you to see that version of you with boundaries and ways, strategies of dealing with undesirable, unwanted attention that simply didn't align with you. And if you can see that version of you with those qualities, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And I want you to imagine how it would feel as that invisible entity to step into that version of you. To breathe the way they were breathing. To feel how they feel. And I want you to feel how your body feels being that weight again. I want you to feel that sense of confidence, that comfort. I want you to notice the kind of attention you're getting. And maybe it's eye contact and smiles. Maybe it's conversations and interactions. Just remember what you remember and get a sense that you feel comfortable with this attention. And you can respond or not respond, interact or not interact. I want you to feel that you have all of the options and no obligations. And I want you to imagine how you would feel teleporting that version of you into your future 6 months from now. Not 6 months from then, 6 months from now. And you're a little bit older, but I want you to imagine you have the same body shape as you did back then, the same confidence. And I want you to imagine how you would feel being in the kind of place that it would be natural to get similar types of attention, maybe a different party, maybe a different place. Maybe it's the daytime or the evening, but just imagine it's 6 months from now and you're that body shape. But I want you to feel just as comfortable, just as confident. But I want you to feel how good it feels to be able to choose to be in a relationship if you desire, but not need one. To still have those high standards, to be discerning, not to be immune from anything that can happen while dating or in a relationship, but that version of you in your future feels like you can handle it. That it isn't about you. And if you feel that you can handle it, you can handle the attention, that you can feel more comfortable with your body shape, to feel that you have choices without expectations or obligations, let me know by nodding your head. I want you to get a sense that your worthiness is not linked to your weight, and your worthiness is not linked to whether or not you're in a relationship. I want you to amplify the belief that is already there, that your value is irrefutable. It is immune from any of those other variables. You are worthy if you are single or in a relationship, and you are worthy and have value at any weight. And the more you think about that, the truer it becomes. And I want you to come to a conclusion. You are not losing weight to be worthy or desirable, and you don't need to lose weight to be in a relationship. I want you to think of a reason to lose weight that is simply because you want to. A reason that makes sense for you. Not to please someone else or validate anyone else, not to meet a standard that isn't yours. And if you can think of a powerful reason that is your reason to make you feel good, let me know by nodding your head. And whenever that voice starts saying, "What's the point?" you will think of that reason. I want you to feel that you are cutting a cord, disconnecting any idea of weight loss and relationships. Consider them two separate things. You can be your current weight in a relationship or single. And you can be single and slim, or single and your current weight. The two are no longer connected. So now you get to lose weight for your reason and no one else's. So imagine it is 6 months from now and you are at that slimmer weight. I want you to think backwards as to what you did to get there. And maybe it was simple things. That when you had a craving for some chocolate, you had something just as convenient, like a piece of fruit, like a banana. Or maybe if there was a desire for some starchy carbohydrates, you would choose to order or prepare a meal of lots of fresh vegetables, but cooked exactly as you like them. I want you to get a sense that you are not losing weight to be slim. You are losing weight while becoming slim. And some people lose weight to become happy, while others happily lose weight. I want you to get a sense that all of the hassle, all of the struggle linked to choices related to weight were never real, just perceptions. And you are forming new perceptions that the most convenient foods are natural foods. That if you prepare foods when you have time, then you can eat them when you're busy. There are healthy foods that are delicious and healthy foods that are disgusting. And there are unhealthy foods that are delicious and unhealthy foods that are disgusting. So given that there are so many different foods in the world, doesn't it make sense to have those delicious foods that are also healthy, also help you to lose weight and enjoy the process? You don't have to lose weight to be worthy. You're already worthy. You don't have to lose weight to be desirable. You are already desirable. I want you to get a sense you're just losing weight for your reason, and your reason only. And the more you do those simple, pleasurable, regular things to lose weight, the easier it becomes. becomes automatic, effortless. What once was a challenge gets easier and easier the more that you do it. And I want you to feel that with these habits of the past, you are voting on the kind of future you want for yourself. The unhealthy habits will keep your future similar to your present. But every time you make a change, you are changing the future version of you. You are becoming closer to the version of you that you want to be for your reasons and your reasons alone. And I want you to feel that two big blocks that have been impeding your progress are now melting away. Where there was resistance before will now feel easier, and what previously felt like a struggle will now feel more manageable. And this journey doesn't have to be easy. It just has to be important and worthwhile for you. So if your unconscious believes that it is important, it is worthwhile, let me know by nodding your head. And in doing so, you are unlocking all of the resources to steer your life toward that future. And whether it's 6 months or 12 months from now, you will feel like you're making steady progress, like a snowball. It may require effort to begin with, but it reaches a point where it starts rolling in that same direction all by itself. And maybe that takes a few weeks or a few months, but sooner or later, these healthy habits become automatic, effortless, and losing weight becomes a side effect, a natural reaction to these healthy habits that you've formed. So even in busy, stressful periods, you continue to maintain those healthy habits. It's time to leave this place in your imagination, but taking all of these new thoughts, beliefs, and ideas with you. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. That's it. Connect and calibrate into the here and the now. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.